Ever stare at a blank SQL editor and thought, this would be a lot more fun if it were golden tea? Me neither. But then, when the InterSystem Employee Coding Challenge dropped, a code golf competition, which means the shortest solution wins, somewhere along the way, my brain completely misunderstood the assignment. I thought, what if we made it actual golf? So I built a golden tea golf. The premise is simple. We have the actual GAIA DR3 dataset, which contains 5.6 million rows of telescope observations, and your job is to find every star whose brightness changed by more than 100%. The correct answer that we're looking for is exactly 57,099 stars. And just like a round of golf, you have 9 shots, which means 9 SQL attempts to find them. And here, our power is only 88 lucky number characters. Think of this less as miniature golf, more as SQL at Augusta National. Most players won't shoot par, and that's by design. Match par, and you've written one of the tightest non-solutions to the problem. Even you've set a new course record. So far, nobody has. We're not even sure if it is possible. So, welcome to Proof Wrong. Of course, every golfer needs a caddy. Apparently, every SQL developer does too. Let's meet Jaden. Ding, 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 ding. He's 16, chronically online, speaks fluent sarcasm, and firmly believes every SQL bug is a skill issue. Somehow, he's also a surprisingly effective code. Let's start by playing around. Maybe we do a slight treat. Okay, so we actually just do a very simple select from the table, and we already know how many stars we are targeted, so we're just kind of limit to that. Okay, so we get the right rows, but not the right ones, okay? And Dana was saying that, congratulations, you just demonstrate how not to astronomy. That's like reading the scorecard and calling it a birdie. And the best part is that Jaden will never give away the answer. Instead, he nudges you in the right direction. Maybe he forgot to remove duplicates. Maybe you're mixing the photometer bands. Maybe you've wandered into one of the dataset's hidden traps. Spoiler alert, there are some tricky zeros here. Oh, that means your helpful caddy makes sure that every shot gets you a little closer. Say our second attempt is put in the filter of the condition that a star changed by more than 100%. Okay. We are swinging right. That's a tough rows. Okay, we need to move and redo for real. Okay, that's our hint. We need to get in the group buys. Let's say we add the group buys. Oh no, we got a SQL error. But don't fret, we got more hits from Jaden, which I'll take it. So you got group by first, and then having tracks what your card is, not the other way around. Okay, that is actually helpful. Right, what do we get? We are grouping. However, there are different photometer. So filter those out first. Okay, we got this. Let's try a different approach that we'll just write everything out as detailed as possible. So we know that we are doing the band statistics of exactly what kind of stars we're looking for. Okay, from that. And then from the selection, we count by distinct ID. That meets the criteria of changing 100%. Great, we feel good about that. Let's swing away. Okay, that's interesting. We're getting very close. What could be wrong? So what is Jaden telling us, his bestie? Oh yeah, there's the trap. Remember, there's the F equals 0 values. That's bringing up the norm. That means we would actually need to add that useful clause of filtering where F is larger than 0. Then we filter out the pesky 0 values in the table. Okay, so we are definitely making progress now with 57,099 rows. Okay, but we are a bit verbose, let's say. It feels good once we get to the right solution, yet then we go down to the optimizing route. So then we understand we can flip it around maybe. So we'll use alias from that condition, from the statistics, And then group by ID. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, and then somewhere in the line, we figure it out that actually the second group by is rent-free. And it's true that we don't need that. We had a brilliant move before with the distinct ID. So we can just select that instead of using select ID and the rent-free group by ID. Okay, I have a good idea now. Just select distinct ID from the statistics. Let's say, oh, we're getting very close, 89 characters. I love that. Okay, we're still getting the correct answer. Yeah, I agree. Plus one is nothing. What could I be missing? Hmm. Hmm. One character. Must be something that I'm missing. Could it be a white space character? Yeah. I have a good feeling. Hey, correct answer. Oh my God. I think our caddy just officially lost it. You look up, unhinged. Love it. And what? Yay, we did it. Behind the scenes, the game is powered by InterSystems Iris AI Hub. And your beloved AI caddy, Jaden, is a percent AI dot agent. And his entire personality, from the golf jokes to the SQL coaching, comes from a single prompt. Every query is executed, validated against the reference answer, scored like a round of golf, and then handed to Jaden for feedback. So here we go. We got our splendid CAD report. Ooh, listen, I've had a lot of players out there on the SQL fairways. And what you just did, that's elite. Loving that. Here it is. 57,099 stars. Right on par. Think you can beat 88 characters? Step onto the first tee. Jaden's waiting.